Good afternoon, everyone. This is an update on the tropics for August 18th, 2022. We have a couple of tropical waves to keep you updated on, including the one tropical disturbance that is just over Central America, crossing over into Mexico. That will soon go into the Gulf of Mexico, potentially bring some excessive rainfall here to portions of Mexico and even portions of Texas. We do have a tropical wave that just came off of Africa. It doesn't look very healthy today, but in the future it could have more convection. It could get its act together the way it's going. As you can see, here's the satellite imagery here that we're looking at. We do have the tropical disturbance right now that is just over Central America and Mexico, right in this pink box. All right, we do have some more convection popping off this morning. However, right now looks like the convection is diminishing off, as it is having a hard time over land, of course. Now, as it does head over into the Gulf of Mexico, it could have some potential to be forming into possibly a potential tropical cyclone, but we will have to see. We also have sort of a tropical wave over here that is around the west of Africa coast. Again, something to watch there. We even have sort of a tropical wave over here in the Eastern Pacific. Main thing we will be talking about today is the tropical wave over here, and also the tropical wave just coming off of Africa. Here's a 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook from the National Hurricane Center. As you can see, here's the tropical disturbance. Has a 30% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days, and this is now in the southwestern portion of Mexico. This is now across into Mexico, and it will soon head into the Gulf of Mexico. Here again, here's showers and thunderstorms associated with a tropical wave located over northern Guatemala and southeastern Mexico have become a little better organized since yesterday. This system is forecast to emerge into the Bay of Campeche tomorrow, where an area of low pressure could form. After that, additional slow development of the system is possible while it moves northwestward over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. By Saturday night, the system is expected to move inland over northeastern Mexico. An Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft is scheduled to investigate the system on Friday if necessary. So we will have a Hurricane Hunters possibly entering this system for tomorrow to see really what's happening in the system as it does head into the very warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. It definitely could have a good chance here of forming into a tropical depression. This is 850 millibar vorticity here at around 1500 UTC, and as you can see, we are seeing still some vorticity over here in Mexico from tropical disturbance 1. We also do still have some tropical vorticity here of that tropical wave that is just coming off of Africa. So these are still definitely tropical waves. Now, these have weakened, especially the one coming off of Africa. This one has weakened with vorticity, I have noticed, over the last around 12 hours or so. So it will be interesting here as it heads westward and see what comes with this tropical wave. But again, both of these do have some chance here to form into some sort of tropical cyclone within the next week or so. Wind shear values, we do have some very favorable wind shear values over here in the main development region right now. These are all greens. We have no wind shear in the way of this tropical wave coming off of Africa. Mainly the only threat is some pockets of dry air that it will be entering. As you can see, we do have a little blob of wind shear, and we have also another blob of wind shear in the Caribbean right now. Just in between of these wind shears, we do have the tropical disturbance. Well, as this heads into the Gulf of Mexico, we'll have some very moist air to take advantage of, and it will also have some very favorable wind shear. So again, both of these do have a very good chance at forming to a tropical cyclone within the next week or so. We're just going to have to monitor them again very closely as they do make their approach. First off, we're going to be looking at the latest good old GFS model. This is not the most reliable for tropical weather, tropical cyclones, but you gotta look at every model here. So we're going to be looking at the GFS model, the European model, maybe the Icon and CMC and all that sorts of stuff here. So as you can see, here's the GFS model. We are going to be moving forward here. Here's the current tropical wave bringing in some rainfall to Mexico, and as we move forward here, we do get a little bit of circulation here over to the near West Africa. That does weaken off though. As you can see, really not much circulation at all according to the GFS model from that one tropical wave and just mainly a lot of rainfall entering Mexico and Texas there. And as you can see, we move forward here, and a lot of that rainfall is just kind of weakening, staying around Texas and Mexico. So really nothing happening with that tropical disturbance. But we do see a lot more rainfall over here in the main development region. This could hint to some signs for, again, more tropical waves entering the MDR here. You're going to be continuing to watch. Look at that convection kind of blow up there. Another tropical wave coming off around August 27th. So again, things are going to be getting really active here, and we could have multiple chances of tropical cyclones. As we look at the European model here, there is that tropical disturbance right now, and as that moves forward here, we do still see mainly rainfall as it enters the Gulf of Mexico, and we do get a little bit of circulation off that, but not really much for a low pressure system. It does finally appear around August 20th, 2 days from now. But really not much of a strong tropical cycle from that one tropical disturbance. Let's move back here. As you can see, there's that tropical wave. This does have a little more opportunity according to the European model coming off of Africa, and still does have some circulation according to the European model for several days there, but really not much movement at all. It looks to be actually going northward right near the Cabo Verde Islands. So let's go and take a look at the CMC model here and see what's its opinion on these. And as you can see, again, really not much at all with that one tropical disturbance right near Central America. But as you can see here, we do have, again, really not much. You still see that tropical wave there actually around August 24th. And as we move even more forward here, really not much happening with this over the course of around 10 days from now. Not much happening. We do have another low pressure system entering the Gulf of Mexico. Things are really getting primed here, but these storms are definitely not executing properly and taking advantage of a lot of that energy. Now, this is 240 hours from now, the CMC model, and we do have a definite circulation here. August 28th of 6 a.m. Central Time, we do have circulation, and that's going to be 10 days from now. That is not very far away from now, but that's around the end of August. That's when I'm expecting things to really blow up from now. This is definitely not going to be blowing up in 5 days from now, but it's going to take a little bit of time to really get going. And once we get going, it's not going to be stopping for a little bit. We may see tropical cyclones back to back to back once this tropical season really gets going. If you did enjoy the update, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single tropical update or live stream. Also, make sure to share this video with any friends or family, like the video and stuff like that. I'll see you in the next one, and stay safe.